Good evening, everyone. My name is JWinder, and this is our Mod 1 assignment, How Does Leadership Impact Academic, Non-Academic Activities and Barriers for AEP 959. First, a little bit about me and who I am personally. I grew up in Troy, Kansas, and graduated from Troy High School in 2002. I've been happily married to my wife, Callie, here for 14 years. Callie and I really love the outdoors and enjoy staying active. Most likely you will find me on a beautiful golf course or riding my bike in my spare time. Now a little bit about who I am professionally. I'm a graduate of Missouri Western State University with a bachelor's degree in physical education. I recently began my 15th year teaching and coaching in the Wathena and Riverside School District. We are a consolidated district in Northeast Kansas. It is a goal of mine to become a building leader in the future. I believe that I have a heart to serve both staff and students. Now we're going to take a look at our resources and summarize our articles. Article number 1, what are non-academic skills and why should I care about them? Non-academic skills are skills that are not academic in nature, but are important to a student's overall success in school. Examples of this would be self-confidence, self-discipline, motivation, focus, responsibility, critical thinking, time management, and study skills. Article number 2, assessing soft skills. Are we preparing students for successful futures? This article discusses the equal importance of academic skills and non-academic skills. Furthermore, where non-academic skills should be taught and how we measure them for success. Article number 3, importance of curriculum to teaching. Curriculum is the measurable plan and structure for delivering a quality education. Some key points in this article discuss developing curriculum and its impact on administrators, teachers, and students. Non-academic skills are key to success, but what should we call them? In this article, they discuss the 7 major terms that are used to describe non-academic skills. And I found a graphic here that kind of had almost all of them on there. The terms used frequently are 21st century skills, character, grit, growth mindset, non-cognitive traits and habits, social and emotional skills, and soft skills. Article number 5 would not open. Actually, it opened, but then it said page not found. The article was no longer available. Article number 6, personalized learning, the importance of teachers in a technology-driven world. Personalized learning is learner-centric and creative, empowered teachers bring these learning systems to life. These robust learning systems share the following features. Number 1, instruction is aligned. 2, instruction is customized. 3, the pace of instruction varies. 4, educators use the data. And 5, parents and students have access. Our next article was Teaching Our Way to Digital Equity. In this article, it was about the technological barriers faced by school districts in poverty-impacted communities. School districts need to approach digital equity by making sure they're using equitable teaching practices in general. And finally, the potential of educational technology to improve teaching and learning will only be realized if we make a commitment to digital equity. Non-academic skills are the necessary foundation for learning is the title of our next article. If academic standards are what students learn, certain non-academic skills determine how they learn. Learning these skills help students better handle their emotions, pay attention, and build relationships. Our next article was titled Implementing New Technologies in a Middle School Curriculum, a Rural Perspective. In this article, it was about a study that was conducted to examine the impact of new technology on teachers and students in rural middle schools. It was found that new technologies don't guarantee teacher understanding or student learning. Proper resources, teacher training, and significant planning are necessary for new technology to be successful. Now we're going to take a look at some academic activities at USD 114. We have National Honor Society, Forensics, FFA, Work-Based Learning, Dual Credit and online courses through Highland Community College, VOTEC, ACT Prep, Scholars Bowl, Spelling Bee, and then in our primary department, Reading Buddies. I think all of these activities are well supported by administration, teachers, and stakeholders. I really think they're all good activities for us. They're all doing well, and I think that they should continue. Now we're going to take a look at some non-academic activities at USD 114. Number one, social emotional learning, character education, athletics, all of our sports teams. We have a school-based therapy program. We have a cyclone store in our elementary. It is a positive behavior support reward system for our students to earn money for good behaviors, and they can essentially go to our cyclone store and buy gently used or new items that have been donated. Pretty cool little thing. 6, Cyclone Cupboard. It's a school district food pantry. 7, study skills, responsibility, motivation, and time management. As mentioned before on our academic activities, all of these activities are well supported by all staff, administration, our stakeholders. I think there are things that they're good for our district, they're good for our kids, and I think that they should continue. Now we're going to take a look at some academic and non-academic areas that might need some further development. Academically, I feel all of the academic programs I listed are in a really good place and doing pretty well. Obviously, we want to keep striving to get better in those areas, but I think they're doing well. Some non-academic areas that may need further development. I put down social emotional learning and character education. My reason for this is I feel like they're both in good places, and I feel like we offer these things for our kids. But with the world we live in, I think they're things that we should be constantly working on and working on these areas for our kids' sake. So not that they're in a bad place, but I really feel like those are things that we should constantly be helping our kids in those areas. Now we're going to take a look at some new activities. Some possibilities academically would be marching band. Our band hasn't had a marching band for some time. We haven't had the numbers that we would really want in our band, and I think our new band teacher is doing a really good job, and I think that marching band would be a great goal for her. So that's just one area that I thought of, and then also incorporating some math and science clubs. Some non-academic activities that I think would be good for us. I've had thoughts of some mentorship programs for young men and women, maybe mentors in our district, in our communities that would be willing to come help these young men and women through maybe a tough time in life or whatever they may be going through. And then my last non-academic activity was sports or athletic clubs. And number 1 and 2 may be able to go hand in hand. I know in the past my wife volunteered and mentored in a program called Girls on the Run, where she mentored young ladies and they ran together and just kind of met weekly, and it was a great thing for her and it was a great thing for those young women as well. So I think that something like that along those lines could be a great thing for our kids. Relevancy statement. This assignment was very relevant to my current learning because it covered a topic that I hadn't thought much about. My content knowledge increased significantly when it comes to how leadership impacts academic activities, non-academic activities, and barriers associated with them. Leaders have the ability to help others overcome barriers and support teachers and students in all activities. Technology is a great tool to help support students in their learning. Our curriculum at Riverside is supported by technology as well and helps our students in many academic and non-academic activities. My personal reflection. After accepting my first position as an administrator, I would first meet with my entire staff to find out our immediate areas of need. I would also meet with each department and grade level groups to find out how to best support our academic and non-academic programs. I would also meet with administration and curriculum directors as well to see where we can improve. After getting all of the information collected, we will decide what programs and supports would be best for our students. Here are my resources. Thank you all so much for listening. I look forward to enjoying a great class with you all. Take care.